Unlocking finance and investment for the construction of palm oil mill in Imo State, Nigeria. The Nigerian economy after their independence could reasonably be described as an agricultural economy because agriculture served as the engine of growth of the overall economy. According to International Journal of Social Science and Economic Research, agriculture was the leading sector. During this period, Nigeria was the world's second largest producer of cocoa, largest exporter of palm kernel, and largest producer and exporter of palm oil. As a development practitioner and a co-founder of Literacy for African Youth Lay Foundation, a non-governmental organization duly registered in Nigeria, our aim is to develop source of income for extremely low-income communities where their source of income is based on available natural resources of the community. Nigeria is a community-based country where people are known by their clans and villages, and where each clan and village take pride in their own natural resources and utilize them as source of income and living. Our focus is mainly on females who are inundated with the burden of raising their children and supporting their families while harnessing and trading with such resources. Many Nigerian communities deal and trade on fishing, cashew production, plantain production, palm oil production, yam cultivation, piggery, and many more. Our aim is to develop these small-scale struggling entrepreneurs and develop to both avert hunger and on the long run provide a monitored source of savings to take care of their children's education. The project commencement is from Imo State, located at the eastern part of Nigeria, where palm oil production is one of the most utilized natural resources, which funding has been an impediment to its success despite the availability of resources and labor. Currently in Imo State, among the small-scale producers, traditional or semi-mechanized methods are used for oil extraction from the fresh fruit bunch. And according to research by SOAZ, VU1 and CSIGL in 2008 on oil palm processing among farmers in Imo State, the results showed that majority, 63.8%, were female and had high school diploma. In addition, during processing, outdated equipment is mostly used. The method of oil palm producing is arduous, time-consuming, and oil yield is usually low, often about 25% to 75% potential palm oil is lost during processing. What are their constraints? High cost of procuring equipment, inadequate funds, inadequate information, cultivation knowledge, and even land. Then this project is the construction of 50 complete palm kernel oil production line with capacity of 10 tons per day at $60,000, totaling $3 million with an expected annual income of $500,000 after 5 years of setup. This project will be replicated in the entire communities of Nigeria with the available commercial resources in use within the community. So funding capacities for each state and its communities will be different. Communities in Imo State are known for their family ownership of lands. So my organization has contacted the village health and several meetings with the family health, including the government of Imo State and local government representatives, and presently have families that have provided their lands as equity of up to 5,000 hectares, and in compensation will have the ownership of 1 hectare of each 200 hectares of palm tree planted, and a 50% discount in the entire processing at the company to be set up. The finance required to unlock will be exclusive of land purchase, which is 20% of the entire required fund. We have already begun crowdfunding from all over the world for all the natives of Imo State and people interested in fighting hunger of the poorest nations. We hope to realize about 20% of the funds, and we require assistance from the World Bank Partnership Programs and Financial Intermediary Funds, FIF, for the remainder of the fund. which is $3 million. That is why we're asking for only $3 million for Imo State, which is just basically for the company setup. The FIF organization, which one of their objective is on food security, will be very key in the development of this project. The revenue for this project is also required to go back to the community. We resolve to go for grants instead of loan. Thank you.